guys, my name is Lily. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be bringing you through a full body Pilates inspired flow. I am here in beautiful Salt Spring. The sun is shining, so I'm so excited to move with you. Hopefully you guys can enjoy this view too. I have a set of light hand weights that I'm going to be using. I would suggest a range from 1 to 3 pounds, but grab whatever weights feel good for you. And we are going to start just seated here on our mats, taking a few moments to ground ourselves and connect with our breath. Just place those palms onto our knees up towards the sky, rolling those shoulders all the way back. I want us to take a big inhale through our nose and then a long exhale through your mouth. Good. Again, take a big inhale through your nose and a long exhale out through your mouth. This is time for you. You're showing up for yourself, so I really want you to connect into that body, get out of your mind. Good. We're going to place that right hand on our upper rib cage and that left hand on our lower rib cage, getting that core involved now. I'm going to take a big inhale through your nose. As you exhale, I want to feel that left hand come up to meet that right. Those ribs drawing in towards each other. Again, inhale, feel those ribs expand. As you exhale, feel them come together. One more, just like that. Inhale. As you exhale, feel that left hand come up to meet the right. Good. We're going to go ahead. We're just going to place that left elbow down on the mat, reaching that right arm over for a nice side lengthening. And then bring that right elbow down, same thing. Reach it over. Bring it all the way center. I just want you to go ahead. Let's roll those shoulders back away from our ears. I'm going to take a moment to just set an intention for your class. Whatever it is that made you show up today on your mat, whether you just want to show up for yourself, get through the workout, to maybe you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, I want you to pick an intention that you can come back to throughout the class. Good. Taking one inhale in all together and a long exhale through your mouth. Beautiful. I'm so excited to move with you. So let's go ahead. We're going to start on our backs. You can grab your hand weights in either hand. And we are going to come just to a seated position. Extend those arms forward. And let's just take a roll down, all the way down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Lifting those arms all the way up above those shoulders. Bring those feet hip bone distance apart. Take an inhale. As we exhale, let's just tuck that chin in towards our chest. Reaching those weights long by your side. Inhaling here. As you exhale, you roll down, keeping those weights stacked above those shoulders. Good. Again, you just lift all the way up, trying to peel those shoulders off, and then you roll all the way down. We're going to do 3 more like this. We're just warming up our body to get started. Exhale, lower down. In, 2. Staying lifted on this next one, holding it here. I want you to bring that right knee to tabletop. Let's meet that left knee. I'm going to take an inhale here. Exhale, let's take those feet 1 inch away from us. You should feel that core turn on. That core is pressing into that mat, taking those shoulders out of your ears. Beautiful. We're going to tap both toes down as we extend those arms all the way to shoulder height, and you lift. Modification, you do 1 toe tap at a time, or even more of a modification, you just continue with those legs all the way down. Again, this is designed for all levels. I want you to feel supported. Just continuing to move your body, so you choose what variation feels good for you. We're here for 3. Lift all the way up. Into. Amazing work. Last one. Let's stay lifted. Holding it here. Turn those palms up towards the ceiling. Now as we tap both toes, we're going to bring our arms to a bicep curl. Inhale, lift all the way up. So you go down. And exhale, as you lift, you inhale as those toes tap. Exhale, lift. Again, modification, so it's super clear. You tap 1 toe at a time. Beautiful. We're going to stay here for 4. We're going to add on to this in 3. Feel that core start to get nice and warm. In 2. Last one, I want you to stay here. Good. We're going to turn those palms down towards the mat. As you extend those legs, we're going to extend those arms out to 1 inch. Slight abduction, you bring it all the way in. Turn those palms back up. We go right into that bicep curl. So we're going right into a little combination. You turn those palms down. Extend those legs, abduct those arms, bring it in, rotate those palms, and tap. Good. So again, moving at whatever pace feels good for you. And lift. So option again, you can just do 1 toe at a time. Turn it out, and then you can extend 1 leg. So lots of options here. We're going to take 3 more. Make it count. This is your time for yourself. In 2. Remember, no one is watching you. Last one. Hold it here. Turn those palms down. We're going to extend those legs and bring it in. We're just going to stay here. Extend those legs and bring it in. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding it in. Turn those palms in towards your body, lowering your head all the way down. From here, we're going to let those knees fall to the left as our right arm opens all the way up. Keeping our shoulder blades intact with the mat, you bring it all the way center. We go the other way. This should feel good for your spine. Bring it all the way up. So those knees come all the way. As soon as that shoulder starts to lift, you've gone too far, you bring it center. Getting into that oblique as you rotate and bring it center. We have 2 more on each side. Good. 1 more here. Let those knees come all the way down. Open up that arm. Bring it center. Take that left arm and center. We're going to add on here. So you let those knees come to the left. Right arm opens. Bring it center. You lift your head and chest. That right leg extends. Bring it down. Come to the left. Bring it center. And then you lift, extend that left leg and bring it down. So we're just adding in that chest lift with that leg extension now. And bring it down. Working in those layers today. So starting with our foundational exercise, and then we just work to progress and add that extra little bit of spice. Amazing work. We have 1 more on each side coming up here. So let those knees come all the way to the left. Bring it center. Extending that right leg. And now we go to the left. And then that left leg extends. Hold it here. We're going to take that hammer curl as you extend that right leg and then the left. So inhale, those arms come to 90. Exhale, they extend. For 6. 5, make sure you're breathing and you're drawing that belly button in towards the mat. For 3, 2, 1. Holding it here, bring both those knees together. Let's take little pulses up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower down, placing just that left foot onto the mat. Again, take water breaks whenever you need, and then you just meet me back on your mat when you are ready. Take an inhale together. Exhale, lift those hips all the way up towards the ceiling. Beautiful. We're going to take a toe tap with that right toe. Exhale, you lift it all the way up. So inhale as you lower. Exhale as you lift. We're going to add on in 3. In 2. In 1. On this next time, as your toe taps, you bend those elbows for a tricep and squeeze and lift. So you inhale, lower, tap the toe, bend through those elbows, bring those weights by your ears, and then you lift up. We lower and lift. Keeping those hips stable without rocking. For 3, 2. In 1. Hold it here. We're going into a single leg glute bridge as you bend those elbows by your side. Exhale, you lift all the way up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. For 3, we're going to add on in 2. 1. Hold it here. This time as you come up, I want you to extend that right leg out. Bring it in. We lower and lift. Extend. Bring it in. Lower and lift. Give me 3. For 2, at any point the weights come too much, you just take them and drop them to the side and go body weight. Last one. Extend that right leg out. We're taking little circles in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift that leg all the way up to the ceiling. Let's lift our left heel. We're now lifted here. We're getting into that under part of your glute. We bend our knees, you tap your foot, you lift it all the way up. You tap and lift for 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Let's flex our foot. Good. We're going to take that foot. We're going to lower it down. Point at the bottom. You lift all the way up. All your weight is into the left toes. Flex and lower. Point and lift for 3, 2. In 1, we're adding those arms. As you flex and lower, those arms extend overhead. Point and lift. Flex and extend and lift. Beautiful work. Find that lengthening. Give me 3. In 2, 1. Hold it here. Little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your heel. Bend that right knee all the way to tabletop, lowering it down. We're going right to the other side. So let's put all our weight into that right foot, lifting that left knee. We're starting at the top. You tap the toe down and you lift. Inhale, we lower and lift. In 3, we're going to add those arms. In 2, you are killing it. In 1, holding it here. As you tap your toe, you bend those elbows and lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Good. Keeping your core engaged for 3. In 2, holding it here. In 1, we're now going into that single leg glute bridge. So you lower those hips down, weights come by your side. Exhale, we lift. Inhale, we lower. Exhale, lift. So those hips just tap down and you come right back up for 3, 2, 1. Holding it here. We're extending our left leg on a diagonal. Bring it in. You tap down and lift. Extend. Bring it in. We lower and lift here for 3. In 2. Last 1. We lower and lift. Extend that leg out, little circles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way for 5, 4. Try not to move those hips in 3, 2, 1. Lift that leg all the way up. Let's lift onto the right toes. Bending your left knee, tap your toe towards your right knee. Lift it all the way up. You bend and lift for 3. In 2, you're almost done with this side. Continue to show up like you did on that first side. In 1, hold it here. Let's flex our foot. You lower it down. Point and lift those hips higher. You flex and lower. Point and lift for 3. In 2. In 1, let's add those arms in. You flex and extend those arms behind you. Point and lift. Flex and extend. Point and lift for 3. In 2. Final 1. Hold it here. We're going to end with pulses, little lifts for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your right heel, bend your right knee, lower your foot down, keeping those hips high. We're going to open those arms, squeeze and lift for that open fly. So we just open and lift. Good. This should feel good for that chest. We open, softening into those elbows for 4. In 3, 2, 1. Keep those arms here. I want you to bring those weights together. We're extending those arms overhead and lift. We lower, getting now into those triceps for 3. In 2. Hold those arms back. In 1, we're pulsing it out, little pulses. Super small for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift those arms up, lower those hips, extend those legs long, having those weights above those shoulders. Take an inhale. As we exhale, tuck that chin towards your chest and reach all the way past those toes. You can drop those weights and just hang forward. Let that body relax here, rolling all the way up. Good. I want you to bring those hands behind your glutes. Fingers are facing in. I just want you to lift those hips all the way up, opening up that chest. Beautiful. From here, I want to drop those hips an inch. Bring your gaze forward. We're going to go ahead. We're going to bring that right knee into the chest. Exhale, extend it long. Left knee comes in. Exhale, extend. Slightly soften into those elbows. We're not hyperextending. Keep those hips high. Modification, you can lower those hips and just draw those knees in. For 4. In 3. 2. 1. Extend those legs. I want you to bring those feet in. Beautiful. Let's now just take this right knee up into our tabletop. We're going to extend our leg long. As you bring it back into that tabletop, you're going to bend into a tricep dip. Extend that leg and bring it in. For 6. 5. 4. I know it burns in 3. I'm here with you. For 2. 1. Hold it here. Little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that foot down right into the other side. Lift that leg all the way up. We extend it forward. As you bring it in, you bend through those triceps. You extend. My triceps are on fire here. We can do it. Let's finish this part here. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold that leg in. 1. Little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing work. Let's bring those feet together. Lower those hips down. Extend those legs. Reach those arms all the way up. Let's just reach over to the left. Good. To the right. Roll out those wrists, whatever you need. Grab some water, and we're going to make our way onto all fours now. So meeting me on an all fours position, you can have those weights in front of you. We're going to go ahead. We're going to grab that weight into our right hand, and then that left leg is going to extend long behind us. Let's take that right arm forward. We're going to lift all the way up so that arm and leg are reaching from either side here. I want you to crunch it in. Exhale, extend long, and then inhale, lower down, and lift. Again, we crunch opposite knee to opposite elbow, reach it long, we lower, squeeze and lift. For 3, and lower. For 2, have a softening into that left elbow. Last one. Lower and lift. Turn your right palm down. We're going to bend that right elbow and left knee, squeezing your back and extend it forward. You bend and extend. For 3, 2, and 1. Extend it forward. Turn that palm, lowering that weight all the way down. You can just place those weights forward. We're going to go into our Pilates push-up. So let's lower our chest down. And you lift. Inhale, lower. And lift. For 3. In 2. 1. Hold it here. Let's lower that left toe. Extending that right leg out behind us into a high plank. You bend that right knee. Lift that leg. Take that push up. So again, you lower that foot. Take that extension. Bring it low. And into that push up. 3 more like this. And lower. For 2. You are doing amazing. You showed up today. We are feeling good together. Getting stronger with each rep. Last one, holding into your high plank, extend that right leg. Right knee draws towards your left elbow, extend it back. Bring it across and extend for 3, 2, 1. Extend that leg. You inhale, lower and lift. We lower and lift for 3, 2, 1. Holding that leg, we're gonna bend that right knee, step it in front of us. Grabbing those weights on either side of our leg. I'm gonna bring that knee in. We're gonna bend through those elbows, extend those arms up, and then bend those elbows, tap the weights to the mat. We bring it up, extend, lower, and tap for 3. Feeling those legs low in 2. Last one, stay here. We're now gonna bend through those elbows, extend that left leg, extend those arms back. For that tricep, you extend all the way up. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, lower. For 3. In 2. Last one, hold it here. Let's lower those arms. Squeeze your back. Inhale, lower. Exhale, squeeze for 3. 2, can you come a little bit lower? Last one, holding here, roll those shoulders all the way back. I want you to bring those weights forward. You bend that left knee. We're taking that left arm, bring it back, bring it center. Right arm bend through your elbow and center. Find that rotation, that oblique is working. Your core is on. For 3, and extend. 2, my legs are shaking. 1 more. Center, hold it here, sweep it back, little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower those weights. Left knee. Take that right leg back and just take a child's pose. Take an inhale through your nose and an exhale through your mouth. Slowly rolling your body up. We're gonna make our way to the other side. So grab some water, again, whatever you need. We're gonna start on the other side. So we're gonna have that weight into our left hand, and then that right leg is gonna be extended. Making sure that those knees are stacked under your hips. Take that right leg long. That left arm is gonna extend in front of us. We're gonna lift both that arm and leg. Starting here, you crunch right knee to left elbow, extend. We inhale, we lower down, squeeze and lift. Bring it in. Remember, our form is most important here. So if you start to feel that left shoulder lift into your ear and the weight is too much, just strictly drop it and just go body weight. It is just as effective. Do what feels good for you. We have 3. And lower. For 2. Last one. Reach, hold it here. Turn that palm down towards the mat. Let's bend that elbow and knee and extend. We bend, squeeze your shoulders and extend. 3 more, make them count. In 2. Reach a little bit further. In 1. Hold it here, turn your palm. Let's lower that weight down. We're gonna go into those push-ups. So let's lower our chest and lift. We lower and lift. 3 more, and then we're gonna add on 2, 1. Way to go. Let's lower that foot down. Take that left leg, extend it back, bend through your knee, lift that leg. We take that push up. Take it at whatever pace feels good. Keeping a slight bend in those elbows, pressing all of our weight into those palms. We're here for 3. In 2. Last one. Lower your chest and lift. We take the right foot down. Let's extend that left leg. Left knee to right elbow and bring it back. Cross rotate and extend for 3, 2, 1. Extend that leg back. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower and lift. Try not to hike those hips for 3, 2, 1. Hold your leg. We bend that knee. Bring it forward. Let's grab those weights into those hands. We're going to bend that knee. Take those arms all the way up. Keep that core engaged. We tap those weights down. So we lift those arms up. My balance is a little off here today. In 3, for 2, in 1. Hold it here. We extend that right leg, extend those arms back for a tricep. Bend through that knee, extend those arms. So you hinge the body forward and extend. For 3, in 2. Last one, we hold it here. Let's lower those arms. Squeeze your back as you lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Open that chest for 3. In 2. For 1. Holding it here, we sweep those arms forward, bend that right knee. Take that right arm, bend through the elbow, extend. Bring it center. Left arm and center. This one challenges that core, that balance. Keep those arms in line with those shoulders for 3. I am dying here with you guys in 2. You got it. Last one. Open and center. Bring it back. Extend those arms, little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Come lower. 2, 1. Lower those weights. Bend that right knee. Take those knees back. Let those hips sink onto those heels. Take a deep breath. Come back to that intention you set at the beginning of class. And we're gonna end with a little plank series. So you can move those weights out to the side. We don't need them. We're gonna come on to our right elbow for a side plank series. Right knee underneath your hip. Let's lift those hips, extending that left leg. We're gonna lift it all the way up and extend that right arm forward. We're gonna start by just dipping those hips and lift. Inhale, lower and lift for 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Let's crunch elbow to knee and extend. So pressing that weight out of your shoulder so you're not sinking. Lift all the way up and extend. For 3, 2. Use that breath. It is a tool here to support us. In 1, hold it here. Left leg kicks forward. Bring it center. Kick it forward and center. For 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Let's lift those left leg, little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Come onto that sit bone. Onto our stomachs here quickly. Extending those arms forward. You can move those weights out of the way. Extend those arms in front of you. Lifting those arms and legs. Hold it here. Head's in line with your spine so it's not tucking into your chest. We're going to go ahead. We're squeezing our back, opening it up and extending forward. Bend through those elbows and extend for 3. Squeezing those glutes. Press that pubic bone into the mat so there's no pressure in that lower back. In 2. For 1, extend it. We swim it out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower those legs. Bring those hands in by your side. Lift it up to a mini cobra. Inhale, lower. We lift and lower for 3, 2, 1. Hold it here, little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift it all the way up. Let's look over that left shoulder and the right. Bring it center, coming with those knees stacked under your hips, curling those toes all the way under. We're lifting those knees to a bear hover. Our left knee now is going to come into that right elbow. Bring it center, bring it across and center just that left knee for 6, 5, stay low for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Left knee comes in, extend it back. Bring it in, extend it back. Last 6. Modification, you lower that right knee and extend for 4, 3, 2, squeeze those glutes in. 1, hold it here, bring that knee in, just hold this bear hover. 8, 7, 6, stay lifted. 5, I believe in you, believe in yourself. You are capable, you are strong. In 3, 2, 1, amazing work. Lower those knees, make our way onto the left side. Now extending that right leg, that left knee is underneath. We're gonna lift those hips to start. Extend that right arm overhead, take that shoulder down. We're gonna lift that leg and start with those hip dips. So you lower and lift. Inhale, lower and lift for 3, 2, we're almost done with class. In 1, finish it as strong as you started. Crunch it in and extend. Crunch it in and extend for 3, 2, 1. Holding that arm and leg extended. Reach that left, right leg forward. Bring it center. Inhale forward. Exhale, extend. Keep it in line with your hip. In 3. The option to lower those hips and just move that leg. In 1. Hold it here, little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower those hips. Bring those knees together. We're back on our stomachs. Same thing. One more time. Extend those arms in front of you. Lifting both arms and legs. We're going into that nice Superman. Bend those elbows. Squeeze your back. Extend. Inhale, bring it back. And extend. In 3. You guys already know what's coming up. We're swimming it out. In 2. Last 1. Extend those arms, little swimmers. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Squeeze those glutes. And 1. Bring those elbows in. We're going into that mini cobra. So lift all the way up and lower. And lift. I think I got a bee on me, sorry. And lower. So that happens when we're working out outside. Last 1, hold it here, little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That one always burns my triceps. Lift all the way up. Let's just look over that left shoulder and that right shoulder. Bring it all the way center. Bring those knees under your hips. Last little bit of work here. Let's lift those knees. Right knee now comes to left elbow. Bring it center. Cross and center for 6. Stay into that bear hover. Knees are low. Head's in line with your spine. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Bring that right knee in. Extend it behind you. Bring it into the chest and extend. For 6, 5. Reach that leg a little bit further. 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend. Bring it low. Last little bit of work here. We're going to lower those knees and come onto those elbows. So give those wrists a little bit of a break. We're going to go into a little push-up variation. So having those elbows down, we're going to pike those hips all the way up. Lower those knees. Come onto those hands to start. So bend those elbows. Lift those hips. We lower. Come on to all 4s. In 2. We're going to add a little push-up on. In 1, getting that full body working today, feeling so good, so strong. Lower down for a push-up. We lift, bend those elbows, and hips. So if the push-up feels like too much, you just stay with that first variation. We have 5, Amazing, amazing work. We are ending with our teaser after this, and then we are done. You are almost there. In 4. Getting stronger together. In 3. Final 2. Make them your best ones. Last one. Lower all the way down. Lower all the way up. Let those hips sink back for a moment. Good. Coming all the way forward. Let's just come onto those glutes. It's in front of you and extending those arms. In line with those shoulders, let's roll down vertebrae by vertebrae. Extend those arms back. We're first just going to go into a roll up, so tuck that chin in towards your chest. Reach past those toes. So this is variation 1. Next, we're going to add on that single leg. So option to add that single leg, or you stay with that roll up. Tuck that chin in. Right leg is going to lift all the way up. Reach those arms forward. Have energy and tension in those fingers. Reach those arms. We lower all the way down. Left leg now. Same thing. Tuck that chin in. Reach. Lift all the way up. And lower. We're going to go into that full teaser. So you either stay with that roll up, that single leg, or you go ahead and take both legs either into that V or extend them all the way out. You will do what feels good for 3, 2, 1. Reach. We have one more, just like this. Let's finish it here. Tuck that chin in. Reach those arms. Reach. Take those shoulders out for 3, 2, 1. Way to go. Lift those arms. Roll vertebrae by vertebrae all the way down. Feels so good. You just finished such a hard class. Bring that knee into the chest. I just grab that knee with that left hand, cross it over the body, take that right arm to a goal post. Bring it center. Extend that right leg, left knee, same thing, bring it in. Grabbing it with the right hand, cross it over. Let that heart rate come down. Extending that leg long. I just want you to lie here on your mat together. And I just want you to close those eyes. Take an inhale through your nose, coming back to that intention that you set at the beginning of class. And then exhale through your mouth. Good. I want you to think of one moment from class that you're proud of. Maybe you did an extra rep, held a pose a little bit longer. Whatever it is, reminding yourself of how proud you are that you showed up today, committed to yourself, chose you, setting yourself up for a great rest of your day. So together, let's take one more inhale through our nose and a long exhale through your mouth. Bringing your right knee into the chest, left knee in, rolling all the way onto our sit bones. We're just going to cross those legs. As always, rolling those shoulders back, dropping your chin down towards your chest. Bring that right ear towards your right shoulder and around. Beautiful. One more on each side. Find any areas that you might be carrying extra tension. And all the way to the left. Bringing that head down center, rolling your head all the way up. It means so much that you chose to do this class with me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you would like to see more of, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.